My friends do not want me to bring A+1, so I refused to let them use my backyard for wedding. Update 1: The wedding ultimatum. Last summer, I bought the house my grandparents used to own, a place full of childhood memories. It was where my friends and I, including my longtime buddy Jake, spent countless weekends. The property has a peaceful lake and a cozy gazebo, perfect for events. Originally, the plan was to purchase it with my now ex-girlfriend, Samantha. That fell apart when I found out she had been hiding a mountain of debt from me, both credit cards and personal loans, throughout our 4-year relationship. When I confronted her, she admitted it but didn't really seem remorseful. I decided I couldn't build a life with someone who kept something that big from me, so we broke up about 6 months ago. Here's where things get messy. Jake is engaged to Melissa, who happens to be Samantha's cousin. When I first got the house, they asked if they could hold their wedding on my property, using the gazebo for the ceremony. I said yes, no problem. It felt like a nice way to support close friends. Fast forward to December, I started dating someone new. Samantha, unfortunately, did not take this well. She's been acting like we're on some kind of break instead of broken up. She's tried reaching out, showing up at my place, and making it clear she thinks we'll get back together. I've shut that down every time, clearly and respectfully. Then Jake and Melissa drop this on me. They want me to come to their wedding without a date, for Samantha's sake. I was stunned. Everyone who's single got a +1, including me and Samantha. I RSVP'd with a guest. Only after that did they ask me not to bring anyone. Apparently, Samantha saw my RSVP, lost it, and now they're trying to smooth things over by uninviting my date. I told them straight up, if I can't bring a guest to an event on my own land, then they need to find another venue. They're furious. The wedding's in a couple of months and now they're scrambling. To clarify some things, they reimbursed me for a special event insurance policy that covers liability up to $2 million. The guest list was around 75 people, plus catering and security. The only part of my house they'd have access to is the finished basement, which has 2 bathrooms. I've kept my distance from Samantha for months, even avoiding restaurants and places she frequents. She's spread false rumors about me, yet I haven't retaliated or aired her dirty laundry. Despite all that, I'm being asked to bend over backwards to protect her emotional state. I said no, either I'm treated like any other guest, or the wedding happens somewhere else. Update 2: Burned bridges and clarity. About a week after that last blow up, Jake and I finally had a long talk. 2 hours of hashing everything out, our friendship, the wedding, and Samantha. I was honest. I told him I felt like he was choosing Samantha's feelings over basic respect for me. I reminded him that, even after everything, I never dragged her name through the mud. She's lied about why we broke up, hinted I cheated, claimed I used her financially, none of it true. Yet I've stayed silent to avoid drama. But now, being asked to disinvite my guest because she's not ready to see me move on. That's a step too far. Jake admitted Samantha's been unstable, but he told me she feels like she never got closure, and wants to talk to me at the wedding. He even said she's been working hard to pay down her debt and wants to show me that she's changed. I asked him point blank, so you expect me to go to the wedding, on my land, and have some emotional closure conversation with an ex I've blocked on everything? He said yes, that if I didn't, she'd probably have a meltdown. I told him if she's that unstable, then she shouldn't be attending at all. And if I can't trust her to behave, I can't allow her on my property. That's when he snapped, yelled, cursed, said they didn't need me or my damn house. So I told him the wedding was officially off. The aftermath. Over the following weeks, people started reaching out. Mutual friends, family members, even my grandparents, all asking what happened. I ignored most of them. Then Jake's mom reached out, not to scold me, but to listen. She came by and sat with me on the back porch. I told her everything. The breakup, the +1 situation, my conversation with Jake, and my decision to cancel the wedding. She was kind and supportive. She even shared her own story, how she once went through a messy breakup herself and made some embarrassing decisions before finding peace. She understood Samantha, but didn't excuse her. She also admitted Jake was being immature and inconsiderate. A few days later, I sent out a mass message, text and email, explaining the situation to those involved. I kept it factual, with no name calling. I also warned that if anyone tried to show up at my house on the wedding day, I'd treat it as trespassing. That shut things down. Apparently, Jake lied to Melissa about our conversation. He told her he begged me to reconsider and I just refused out of spite. Once she found out the truth, things blew up between them. I haven't heard if the wedding is rescheduled or cancelled, but no one showed up at my property on the original date. Jake tried to reach out one last time to talk, but I told him I needed space and didn't think it was healthy for us to be in touch right now. A few mutual acquaintances have since apologized for jumping to conclusions. Melissa's family is reportedly furious with Samantha for how this all unfolded.